Have you ever heard a bird that sounds like it's laughing, bubbling, and tumbling all at the same time? That's the unmistakable sound of the bobolink, one of North America's most musical and mysterious songbirds. Where did it get its quirky name, though? Do you pronounce it bobolink? Bobolink? Who knows, right? How do we even say this name? But the name Bobolink might sound even made up, and in a way it kind of is. It's actually an old-fashioned nickname based on the bird's song. So early settlers in North America thought that the bobolink's bubbly, rapid-fire tune sounded like it was saying Bobolinkin or Bobolink, right? But one of the first people to really popularize the name was in the 19th century, an American poet named William Cullen Bryant. He wrote a poem called Robert of Lincoln, where he personifies the bird as a chatty, proud, cheerful fellow hopping through the fields. The poem helps cement the name in popular culture. Merrily swinging on briar and weed, near to the nest of his little dame. This is part of the poem from William Cullen Bryant. Before the name bobolink caught on, some naturalists and early ornithologists referred to it by its more technical names. In science, its full name is, help me out here, Dalinchonyx or Oryzivorus. Okay, Dalinchonyx Oryzivorus. Okay, let me know if I'm not great with pronouncing scientific bird names. I'm okay with, medical terminology and stuff like that, but scientific bird names, I'm not super keen. So don't crucify me if I said it wrong. But it roughly means long-clawed rice eater, which is a nod to its diet and long hind claws, right? Makes a lot of sense. So bobolinks are actually incredible travelers. These little songbirds migrate thousands of miles every year from the breeding grounds in North America to the grasslands of South America. That's over 12,000 miles round trip and one of the longest migrations of any songbird in the Western Hemisphere. But despite their epic journey and cheerful song, bobolinks have become harder to find. Well, you got that right. That's true. I barely ever see them. I got to see one for the first time last year at one of the parks down here right before I went to Fort DeSoto. And then when I went to Fort DeSoto, there was also some bobolinks there. And this year I got one bobolink just a couple of days ago. But that's it. So it's actually kind of hard to find them. The loss of grassland habitats and the changes in farming practices have actually caused their populations to decline. So that's why knowing their name and the history behind it matters. It reminds us of how deeply people once connected with nature through sound and story. So next time you hear a bird singing like it's bubbling over with joy, remember it might just be Robert of Lincoln, the bobolink, singing his name across the fields. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed learning about this bird's name and the story behind it, be sure to like, subscribe, and share with a fellow bird lover. And tell me in the comments what's your favorite bird name or song and if you got to see a bobolink this year. See you next time!